Are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, y'all? Trent Small, the chef, aka Red Specs. And I'm here with my brother and co-host, Papa Wolf, aka Alpha Moon. And this is Food for Thought. Y'all know what this is, man. By now, y'all should know what this is. Live
That's right.
every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m. We'll be discussing food, music, and the truth. Streaming live on all major platforms, including Spotify, baby. No doubt. No doubt. So let's get into this really, really quickly. Let's go. What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm your host, Trent Small, the chef, with my co-host, Papa Wolf, aka Alpha Moon. First of all, we want to thank the listeners for listening today, because you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you choose to be here with us live at Food for Thought, man.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank y'all listeners. So follow, subscribe, hit that notification button so you won't miss any episodes. We appreciate that, man. You can check us out on Facebook at Food for Thought 424, Instagram at Food for Thought _ Twitch at Food for Thought, and YouTube at Food for Thought FFT. So let me get into this right now, because we're having a little problem with the Instagram. Okay, so we are so sorry about the Instagram. I don't know. I'm going live on it, but for some reason it doesn't want to go on live. So if you guys can switch over some kind of way to Facebook at Food for Thought 1424, you can catch it there. And like I said, Twitch, Food for Thought.
And with the YouTube.
YouTube at Food for Thought FFT. We're having a little problem over here with Instagram, and we always having a problem with Instagram. So we are so sorry about the Instagram followers right now. Also, you can catch our audio portion of our podcast on Spotify for podcasters. Okay. So what's up, D? What's good, man? What's good?
Man, I tell you, it's like sometimes everything always trying to stop a brother from moving forwards. Like, it's like it's crazy, man. I mean, just to change it up, man. I know we picked the 49ers last week. We were talking about, 49ers, and look what happened. You know what I mean?
Listen. I wanted the 49ers to win because I didn't want AC back there. And they did a good job. They just didn't make it.
They didn't come through. They almost did, though. You know what I mean? It was like, it was real close. It was like, it was real good,
Yeah, no doubt. They came through and stuff like that. And but I just want to say something, because after the Super Bowl, they had a shooting or something in Kansas City, and that was really heartbreaking. One person dead, 10 to 15 injured. The shooting was during a Kansas City Super Bowl celebration yesterday. It was towards the end of the show. Thank God it was towards the end of the show. And they had like 1 million attendees there at the time, and 2 people was in custody. So it's an ongoing investigation, at this time, man. And my condolences to that person who passed away during that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's very heartbreaking, man.
Yeah, it was tragic. Like, like you said, something like that, everybody celebrating and that kind of thing happens is it's heartbreaking. Hopefully we got some good news we're going to be talking about today. Some of the fraternities and different things like that. But what I want to tell you today, we're going to discuss who we are and why we're here. Right? We're going to be talking to dancers that dance has really changed our history and everything, and music and dance is like the universal language. So we're going to have a special guest. We're going to have miss miss I'm trying to get her last name right because I can't roll my tongue like that. So it's
Galagaza.
Violeta Galagarza.
Galagaza. Yeah.
Y'all remember me trying to say those are fancy foods. So we're gonna have her, and she's the founder of Keep Rising to the Top, KR3Ts, and
Yeah.
we're really gonna talk to her. We go way way back.
Yes, sir. Yes, 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 yes. Way back with that. Once again, like I was saying before, we having problems with the Instagram and stuff like that. I need everybody to kind of shift over to the Facebook,
Uh,
YouTube, and you can even go on Twitch and catch us there. This Instagram is giving me a headache right now, and
technology.
yeah. This is why Instagram needs to change up their formats of what they're doing and get with everybody else, because things like this is not cool. It's
They
not cool.
also can catch it on that YouTube too. YouTube is real good if they don't have Twitch
Yeah. If you have to, you can go on Facebook at Trent Small, uh, and catch me over there, and Facebook at Papa Wolf too. If you can't get in there,
Yeah,
because today we having a little problem with this thing here, and
and it ain't today; it's every day with them. We send them emails and everything. They
listen.
can't stop the flow because what's for us is for us.
And please let us know in the comments, the people that's coming in, let us know in the comments if you guys are having any trouble getting into or onto the platform, or watching it, so we know what to do on this side.
Yeah, all
Okay, so
feedback. We need all that feedback so that
yeah,
way
just
we
let
can.
us know. Let us
Yeah.
know, please let us know.
What you gonna be cooking today, bro? What's going on? What you gonna be showing, man?
Listen, today I'll be making my famous Keffa burgers, and with the help of my handsome grandson.
Mhm.
Okay, and we be watching some videos and stuff like that from Violeta and from a couple of fraternities, Alpha Phi Alpha. We're gonna see some of
Yes.
those and stuff like that. So, um,
That's going to be a good thing, to see some of them doing the stepping and stuff like that. So, you know,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
really interested in doing and seeing that, and I'm definitely interested in sitting down and talking with our little sister Violeta and we Violet. You know, what I mean, she's been doing a lot of big things, so it's gonna be real good.
yes, and we grew up with her, and back in East Harlem, Spanish
Yeah,
Harlem. That's what we want to call it,
yeah.
Spanish Harlem, and
Don't give them
we
all the goodies.
yeah,
Don't give
yeah,
them all the
yeah,
goodies because
yeah,
we
yeah.
got some blasts for them. We got some blasts from the past. We wanna let them know what's going on. But I know you spoke about the fraternities and stuff like that, and I
Yeah.
know some people. I sent you some emails and different things like that. So I don't know. You got anything for us?
Well, I have a guy that's a gentleman that's going to call in. He's
Okay.
from uh, Alpha Phi Alpha. He's been in there since I think 2000.
Mm-hmm.
He graduated from Virginia State, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we want to get into that a
I see
little.
you looking out there. I see you looking. Is he calling in?
Not, I'm looking now to try to see. I thought I see the caller
Uh huh.
calling in, and just looking through it.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me see.
So big up to y'all who's in here tonight.
Yeah, who we got in there? Let's see.
Yeah, it's getting slow because everybody is
moving over. Let's see who's
trying to move over. So we're just trying to get everything straight, people. Just bear with us. Once again, we're live here at Food for Thought.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing it like this. This is live. So everything is out in the open. Nothing's being hid or anything like that. So we got Bishop trying to fix everything up, get everything right.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We have a call online.
Call from
Cassine Carter.
Oh, yeah, that's our
to
caller.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Good evening, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah.
Caller?
Yeah, what's up? What's good, gentlemen?
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, we good. Hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah,
we were just talking about you, man.
I'm here.
Okay. Just hang on the line for a second. I want to show this video that I believe I got from you, and then we're gonna talk from there. Just stay on the line, caller.
I will.
All right, brother. Check this out.
The mighty pharaohs are back! Can't take care of my ears! So I call!
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a brother on the line, Sazian Carter. He attended Virginia State University from 1996 to 2000, and is in the fraternity Alpha Phi Alpha. He's going to speak with us a little bit on fraternity and his stepping after the video we just saw. Sazian, you on the air, brother?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, it seems like I got my AirPods in. And I hear like the video.
Yeah, man. We were just looking at the video, man, and just appreciating you guys and I love this stepping for many years.
Yes.
Before it started in that movie School Days and all that kind of stuff, I appreciated it back then, man, because it gave us something different, people of color, something different to watch instead of the normal thing.
Well, I would say this. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys for having me on tonight.
Yeah.
Bless.
My brother.
Okay.
So yeah, I went down to Virginia State in '96.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about fraternities.
Right.
I never knew if fraternities even existed.
Mm-hmm.
But I became an alpha during my junior year at Virginia State, and March 5th this year, I'll be 25 years in.
Wow.
So,
wow.
So my brothers and I are really celebrating something special, another milestone. But I love the frat. It's about community service. It's about brotherhood. It's about uplift. It's about bringing young men to the fold and really making them understand what Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the oldest Black Greek letter fraternity for African American men, established on University on December 4th, 1906.
Right.
So we have been in existence for 118 years. My chapter, Beta Gamma chapter, located at Virginia University, chartered December 22nd, 1926. So it's a legacy. And when I became a brother in 1999, stepping was something that I never thought I'd be able to do, but I've stuck around. I've seen many brothers coming after me and step and all that. I just love the step. I think step is great from an exercise, but it has a cultural meaning behind it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's it. That's it.
So a question: how many like when you would if I use the terminology wrong, just let me know. But when you was crossing, what's the percentage that actually make it, and the percentage that don't?
Well, here's the thing is that it kind of varies. Like I said, a lot of young men come out and express interest. Only a select few are chosen, maybe because they got the grades, they got the community service, got things that stands out. Not everybody makes it. As I go by the slogan, many are chosen, but few are chosen.
Few so, and I know also. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead. Hello. I think we got dropped off there.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you was about to say something.
I'm still here. But I just feel that Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. It's definitely blessed me to be a better person. I learned so many skills on time management, on communication. My networking has just expanded. And I just want to take whatever I've learned over the 25 years of me being an alpha and pass it on to the next young man who wants to be an alpha.
Bless.
One day I'm going to lay down my alpha shoes and lay down my letters. I just want to know that everybody that I've been fruitful on the way will continue a strong legacy.
Yeah,
exactly.
And one last, or at least for me, the building blocks, if that's the right word, like the principles that you guys stand on.
Our motto, our aims. Well, our motto is first of all, terms of we shall transcend all. Our aims are manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. So manly deeds means serving our community, serving each other. Scholarship, education is the primary thing. Like education is the one thing that no one can ever take from you. We have our ancestors. They fought hard for us to have the right to have a seat at the table, whether it was whites and primarily whites, to receive degrees and everything. And now, love for all mankind. Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Bless.
And that's it.
That's it. Exactly. That's it. That's it, man. Well, thanks for the history lesson, because we really need it, and our youth need it too. We got a lot of young brothers and sisters.
But before I go, I want to say this. And before, when I was wanting to become a brother, is school days. I remember hearing you guys talking about school days.
Yeah.
Alpha Phi Alpha school days, and when I really saw them step, that just confirmed my interest in school days.
Kind of motivated you.
When they stepped, it just definitely motivated me. It was definitely motivation.
Okay. So the stepping drew you in to get motivated to actually join the fraternity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And for what, 25 years, you haven't turned back yet. So I know you've out there crossing young brothers and stuff like that. So, how is that journey? How is that journey with you actually being able to cross other people?
It's wonderful.
Okay.
It's wonderful because I'm able to lay down some knowledge. I'm able show them things that I've learned that really hasn't faded away.
Right.
When a young brother comes and asks me, he said, "Yo, brother Carter, I need some help with something," or "Brother Carter, I have a question about something." That's my responsibility as a big brother, is to guide them, because soon they're going to be big brothers, and I want to pass on the positive knowledge to them so that they can pass it on to somebody else. That next person can pass it to somebody else. So
yeah, each one teach one.
Each one teach one. It just generating more and more people, and that's just me. I just want to be a good brother.
Yeah,
that's it. So do they come to you and say? Do they come to you and say, "Big brother Carter," like that, like school, like that?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people like a lot of them. Well, maybe would say "Big bro." Yo, what's up, big bro? I say, yo, brother Carter. The guys that came after me, that's kind of close, and they call me Todd. My line brothers, they call me Cam. Cammy just a little like Marcus Camby. So a lot of my older brothers say Kasim. So it's like I get called by many names, but it's like I know who's calling me based on the era.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you for calling in, man, and just letting us know about that, man. And we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for dropping that seed, man.
It's Black
thanks, Pinky.
Yeah, you guys got something great.
Thanks, man.
And plus, I'm an educator.
Thank you. Thank you.
32 years in education.
Thanks, brother. We appreciate it. Thanks for calling in, brother. Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Peace. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sazian Carter was here, just chopping it up with him. With fraternities and Alpha Phi.
I love it because everything goes right with with the dance choreographer that we got on. Everything is like, it's a beautiful thing. I'm loving the vibe. Yeah. So that's a beautiful thing there.
Yeah, because like I was telling them after the school days thing, man, even before that, I was into the stepping, man, and I wasn't going to do it, but I was into it, stuff like that. But okay, so welcome back, everybody. Now, our next guest is not only a friend of us to us.
Yeah,
she's amazing mom. She's an amazing mom from East Harlem. She is an award-winning choreographer who has worked with the likes of Prince Royals, Jill Scott, Joe, Amarion, Jim Jones, TKA,
come on,
Lizette Melendez,
come on,
General, and many more, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah,
she was the ambassador of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Welcome to the show, Violeta Galagarza.
Galagaza. And it's Harlem in the house.
Spanish Harlem.
Do us a favor, just turn the camera the other way.
Sideways?
Yes, sideways, so you can fit into the stream here.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? I see you busy. You're in your car doing your thing. So you busy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a ride around El Barrio.
Look at that.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So I was telling D earlier, we were telling the audience and our listeners earlier, we here live. So anything can happen here live. Yeah. And this is why we do it, because I guess we like the adventure of being live. But we was having problems with the Instagram. For some reason, I went to go live and then it didn't go live. I don't know. I don't like Instagram. Instagram is so stressful. But I just told the audience, if you need to, you can go back on Trent Small on Facebook, or you can go on YouTube at Food for Thought.
Well, they're not going to hear that here. They're looking for us there, right?
Yeah.
They'll hear us when you post it up on YouTube, or whoever's scrolling through YouTube.
Yeah, it's up there now. So
I can't. But before we get into talking to you, I want to show them this video real quick. Is that fine with you?
Yeah, go ahead. I want to see it. Uh,
Video, sound on the video. We get back to that. But welcome here today, right? Tell us a little bit about yourself and what inspired you to start dancing. You could have did anything else in the world, but you decided you wanted to be a dancer.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Violeta Galagarza, based in Spanish Harlem. I started my company at the age of 17, and now it's 33 years now. But back then, that's what we lived by. It was by music, by block parties, by the next steps that are out, the next dance that's out, the WAP, the Cabbage Patch, things that would entertain us through the struggles, or just, we was looking for greatness. We didn't care as long as within the arts and battles. So that brought me with the interest, because my sisters were hustle dancers, Cindy and Jeannie and Maritza.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and I got inspired by them. And one day I was in my mom's house slash aunt, because I was adopted, and I saw my sister dancing. At that time, I thought she was my cousin. and I saw her doing the hustle, and I said, one day I want to be like her and better, but in a good way.
Right.
And they used to have me as a follower, a lead. I became a leader, a guinea pig. They threw me up, they threw me down. I'd do it again. I was hyped with stuff like that. And it all started when I was 9 years old too, at school at PS 155. And that's when I went to an audition. And Miss Albert, that was her name. Miss
155.
Albert.
Didn't you go to 155, D?
Yeah, 155.
Yeah, we went to school. She being real light with it, because I'm getting ready to, like, let's really, we've
Go
known
deep.
we've known each other for so long. Let me explain. When we were the Four Kings, Violeta and her girls was dancing and they were doing their things. We always around the hood. So we had a big function at LaGuardia Memorial House. And we went around the city and we borrowed some of the construction, that fencing, that plastic fencing, and we set the stage up like little stages. So
Like
when
a
we was
construction
performing, their dancers was in there, and everything was beautiful until the twins, or somebody, twins being John and Eric, it was supposed to have been like smoke on the stage. You remember, Violet?
Oh,
and what happened was, it was so much smoke you couldn't really even see us. The fire department came out. They wound up shutting the whole place down. We was over capacity, but she was the first one that gave us that chance to say, hey, listen, do y'all want to dance at the show? And she was like, sure. You know what I'm saying? And we've been rocking ever since. Even when I became into my union thing, fundraising and stuff like that, we donated. And I called, if you listen to Eddie, this is her right here. I called Eddie, and because we would do donations from the union, and we were, I don't know if we were the first ones, but I know our local went right back to the hood and we helped out, and they've been doing marvelous ever since. So I recommend you to that, and thanks for helping us out.
Yeah,
And
big
stuff
up
like
with
that.
Yeah, that night was crazy, because you guys were dancing in the back, right? And everything just got smoked up, and I'm scared that we're gonna fall off the stage. John and Eric flipping in the background, the twins, and it was a crazy night. But that's where it
Yeah.
started, man. That's
That-
where it started.
that-
So
that-
I just want to ask, KR3Ts, which means keep rising to the top, right? You guys have performed on world tours with artists such as Beyonce, Rihanna, Chris Brown, and who else you have performed with?
So I've trained. I mean, I've been all over with General, Latin artists, hip hop artists, freestyle artists, and contemporary people that were famous in that industry, like Jacques Demois. But I, in the years that I put in training with my dancers and developing dancers to becoming professional, their expertise and greatness of who they are now has led them to dancing with amazing artists like Chris Brown, Beyonce, J Lo, Lady Gaga, Rihanna. You know, you name it. One of my
They
dancers
did it.
was with them. The Super Bowl last year was one of my dancers that I trained, and now she became the assistant of the choreographer, Tia.
Bless.
And she also did the movie The Color Purple. And these are dancers that couldn't afford to pay to get trained or just go downtown to Broadway Dance Center or Perry Dance Center, and that's all it is. But not to develop these dancers, prepare them, challenge them, and make them feel at home. So it's not only about the fame, because that's not what we looked at that time. I didn't know that it was going to become what it is
Yep.
now. I did it for the passion because it was somewhere I loved, that I felt free, that I felt safe, that I felt good. It was my healing, it was therapy, and it that also helped others in our time that were gang members, that were depressed, that were, the
Preach.
issues, the struggles. And this was our balance, our challenge to help us and to be distracted from anything to influence ourselves, that to avoid. And I had a Latin king become a United States Marines. I
Oh,
had the president of the Crips changed his life
Yeah,
too
changing people's life
yeah.
is what it is. That's what it is. And
through the arts
you
of
always
dance.
yeah, you always had a passion for this.
Right.
It was never about money for you at that time, because I remember
Yeah.
having my son come to your studio, and remember that.
Yes, my baby.
And he
Yes.
wanted to dance. He wanted to dance. Big up Teddy Scambuzzi. You remember that?
Gambuzi on the 1-2 step.
He's there. I miss him.
No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
probably listening. Yeah,
He
he's
probably
probably
listening,
listening.
though.
Yeah.
And we I wanted to put him in your class and stuff like that, and do what he had to do, and you told me, yeah, I pay this much every month or whatever and stuff like that. But things happen, to people, where they can't pay and this and that or whatever. So it wasn't about the money with you. It was just like getting those kids off the street, having them do something else different, and that's what I loved about you.
Yeah.
Big up,
I appreciate that, because these things I don't even remember.
big up, man.
A lot of these conversations I don't remember with individuals, parents or friends that I know, or people that I don't know. And when I hear this, I'm like, oh my God, I said that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did that. Like, I'm now you're giving me the flashbacks about the smoke, but I gotta go back in. We gotta talk later on about that.
Oh, yeah,
Because
definitely. Yeah.
I remember the twins being on the stage, being my security standing there. I was just telling that to my dancers, like, oh my God, we was
Yeah.
really holding it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never realized that, because
and
everything we did was love.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what, that's it. And that's
and you
what we were
talking
saying about
early in the
Rob.
game. You talking early in the game. You talking the 80s or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yes,
saying? So this goes to
88.
show you know, me and my brother sitting here on this podcast talking, and these are the truths. You're our truth. You know what I'm saying too. As well as other guests that was on the show. We not just talking out our butt. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? We
no.
talking real facts. And
Yeah, There's
This
two of you guys, so there's more than one that's saying the same thing. So we
Exactly.
good.
exactly,
What,
exactly.
We don't need nothing for validation.
nah,
Yeah,
It is what it is.
that's
yeah,
right.
my son is in the comment. He said
Yeah, I
hi.
just seen him.
Hi.
Yeah.
He's in the
I miss you so much. You better come visit us.
yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
better
Yeah.
come.
He a
He's an
big boy.
alumni now.
Yeah, he's a man now, and I have two grandsons with from him. So he
Wow. Well, he need to bring those kids over too.
and they like dancing. They like dancing too.
You
So
see?
they might like it. Yep, 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 yep.
Yes. So at that time, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. At that time.
No, at that time, I had like many dances. Like at one point at Julia de Burgos after LaGuardia
Mhm.
and 1997, we rehearsed twice a week, 4 hours a day, and we had over 92 dancers. I was
Wow.
able to have 92 dancers because the space is big. But imagine having 92 dancers and not one is paying. And later on
Mm.
in the years, I had to, my board members are like, Violet, these kids or parents, they gotta help you. You're helping everybody else. You gotta find a way. You're not paying yourself. I didn't
Yeah.
pay myself I have my company for 33 years,
Mm-hmm.
35 years.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
year's 35.
Mm.
And I'm gonna explain about that. I skipped one year because of the COVID.
Oh yeah.
Last year I celebrated 33, but I always skip the year because of COVID. But I'm doing 35. May 25th is. But
Blessing.
now, when you see my dances in the place that we are now, is a beautiful place called El Barrio Art Space,
Mhm.
and but it only fits like 40, 50 dances. It's still a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right.
But imagine you having a company running, every year, and maybe out of 40 dances, maybe two only pays.
Yeah.
Now, thank God, starting September, it went to 12
Uh-huh.
Mm.
out of 50 dances that are paying monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's what I was
People
going to ask you. Yeah, like
people don't understand, like the impact
Mm.
and what I've done for the community and what I had to pay just to keep it going.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the loss of relationships, the loss
Yeah.
of
It's
holidays,
everything. Yep.
celebrations, Christmas I couldn't give to my kids because I wasn't paying myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to hustle to make this happen.
And
So
see,
So
tell,
the thing
yeah, so
is,
tell us
I'm
about
sorry, Respect.
I'm sorry. Just tell us about the different charities you're involved in and how people can help you now by donating and help you get this
Yeah,
so
thing
because that's
even
important.
bigger.
yes, so back then when y'all knew me, we was doing cake sales.
Uh,
And I only,
Succulent,
not all the
succulent.
time, but I did it so that I didn't have the dancers pay for their costumes.
mhm.
So I would try to give half and they put half. That was when I did my first show, that test move, and Jibo the Pro donated their equipment, legendary
Yes.
DJs,
There you go, big
mixers.
Jibo.
He's
Big
coming on the
Right.
show too.
Jibo. Yeah,
At
he's gonna be coming
17,
through.
yeah, at 17, I was a young mom at that time, which is not regular that you see like now. And I started my company, the dance company, and I was challenged by the director. And he said, either you come here to practice, you could join the ballet company, or you do a Broadway show. I'm like, Broadway show? I don't even got nobody rich in that at that time. I don't know nobody white, nobody that's my best friend that's white. I don't know how to do this, but I thought I was a pressure to it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. And when I started, I had over 12 dancers or 15.
Mhm.
From that, in 3 months, became 40 to 60 dancers. I did my flyers. One of the graffiti artists, Oliver
Mhm.
Rios, he did my graffiti. And he also did my brother's, rest in peace, Willie's graffiti on the wall.
We're gonna get into
That's
that. Mm-hmm.
that's how I did that graffiti flyer. I
Mm-hmm.
had 360 people come. I did 9 choreographies at the age of 17, being a mom, being single, 9 different choreographies, doing the costumes, being the host, using the cassette tapes, cutting it in half, editing it, performing as
Multitasking.
well,
Yeah, man.
promoting
Mhm.
everything
Everything.
by myself. And it's 33 years now. Because of that challenge, that's what I was able to bring back to every dancer that joins the company, because what I've learned that under pressure or
Yeah.
being challenged brings the greatest things in your life
Yeah,
that
you
you
get the
didn't even
wisdom.
think you had.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
look at
It's
you
true.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Look at
like,
where you're at now.
yeah, like listen, we were just saying that. It's like, the challenges, it can break you or it can make you stronger. And like I used to tell all the wolves and all of us, we wolves, we rip the flesh off the bone. And when the flesh is gone, we going for the bone marrow because that's where all the nutrients is. Translation, we don't stop. We don't never give up. We don't surrender. We
Exactly.
keep going. You know what I'm saying? And we need community leaders and things like that in our community. And we got to help fund these people because these are our youths that they're helping and they're committing to that time like you wasn't getting paid, losing family time, but you love what you do. You know what I'm saying? So we as a community got to stand up and say, hey, you know what? Right now I'm putting it on blast. We go way back. So we're not the only ones that go way back with y'all. You know what I mean? So all of y'all that's out there that's listening to Papa Wolf, that's listening to D, whatever it is, y'all need to really start doing what y'all need to do to uplift these community leaders like Voice of Harlem, like Violeta. We got to get this stuff done because if we don't do it, ain't nobody going to do it for us.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
before I start preaching, I
What
wanted
you
to
did.
ask you, yeah, no, because
Yeah.
I like, and like she mentioned, Will, that was her brother, that was my man. We stayed at the house, me, John, and Eric, and us. So we grew up. But I want to ask you, how many dances do you have now? I got to calm down, you know what I mean? How
Right.
many dances do you have now? And do you think we need more people in the community to volunteer their times and services to help with the youth?
Oh my God, that's beautiful. I'm open to inviting those that who are publicists, marketing people, filmmakers, directors, critics to come and be a hand, to
Mm-hmm.
be a supporter, to be of guidance, to be, also reverse for them. It'll be a healing to them because it's good when you have something that you can share. If you're gifted and you have something to bring to the table and you see the difference and the growth of someone who
Mm-hmm.
didn't know or experience stuff, but because of your talent and expertise and credentials, got them more quicker and better to where they at now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm open to those that would want volunteer, those that would want to donate, those that would give a little bit of time,
Mm-hmm.
or just come to our shows or come
Yeah.
and visit and see for yourself what I've done. But right now we have over 45 dancers because the space we
Wow.
have is small.
Right.
But
Right.
there's people upset wanting to join and not upset, disappointed. They're like, they're waiting for me to call them.
Yeah.
We just had an
You're in high
audition and they're
demand.
like,
Yeah.
You're in high demand.
right.
You and you're high demand. And you answered a question that I had too. I mean, I know you were the ambassador, and correct me if I'm wrong, for the 116th Street Festival. If y'all haven't been to 116th Street Festival, y'all ain't been to El Barrio. We grew up on
Exactly. Exactly.
116. Y'all got to get there. So I know you was the ambassador, but as far as the Puerto Rican Day Parade, how's that honor for you? The barrio, your hood, and then you become the ambassador of the festival. And how long were you involved in the 116 Street? I gotta ask
So
you a lot of questions.
okay, no, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. Y'all can do that.
Okay.
The 116th festival, I've been honored like twice on that stage, but it was the Puerto Rican Day Parade that I was nominated to being the ambassador. I was called from Puerto Rico, which I
Mm.
was like, wait, what? They was like, oh, and we want to tell you how proud we are to hear all you've done in that body and this and that. And we just want to tell you and say that you was nominated and you're going to be the ambassador of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. And I'm like, where in Puerto Rico? Because he's calling me from Puerto Rico. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to fly out there. He says, no, Fifth Avenue. I said, what?
What?
I've done the
Yeah.
parade every year for over 25 years, having
Uh-huh.
my dancers, my sisters, my family, my friends, going through representing Hot 97, 105.1, La Mega, all hospitals, Bacardi. We did all companies
Mhm.
out there.
Mhm.
But the 116 Festival, for those that don't know, there's over 30,000 people that come every year and more. Where it's closed from 106th Street to 122nd Street. Back then, in our time, it was closed in 3rd Avenue, 106 to 122nd, and 1st Avenue to Park Avenue, 116, straight down. Remember that?
Yep,
Yeah,
definitely.
And that's the most greatest festival to me that I've ever been in all these years to this day. That has been the most greatest culture. Everyone invited and block parties. Not
Right
only the
after that,
festival, we go right straight to the block and continue
that's right.
and
Tony and them on the
jam.
congas.
Yes.
Everybody
Yes.
did it.
So being a part of that was something. I don't care how fame or who I am, I still had to continue and do that.
Yeah.
To me, that's a tradition.
Yep.
You know, I have to represent in a barrio. That's my home. I still live in a barrio.
That's it.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
I mean, you like I said, big up, man. Big
Yeah, we got
good job.
Get me cheer up. Get me cheer up, boy. Because it's like, you did a lot. And I know, like,
yeah.
Go ahead, T. I'm sorry. Go ahead, T.
No. I'm just saying, tell us about some, because I know you received some awards and stuff for that, and how you felt about receiving some of the awards that you got.
Okay, I'm gonna be funny with one, but I'm gonna tell you, I've received.
She be real with it here, y'all.
I've received awards. Yes, Latin Grammy for Best Choreography Flash Mob, Emmy
I was going
Award.
to talk to you about that.
I'm sorry, and you could talk to me about that. But Emmy for a commercial that I did for Telemundo. This was during COVID. I was so mad because I didn't get to go there, but I was nominated, and you could Google it. Bessie Awards, Proclamation Awards, Citation Awards, blah 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 blah. To me, I'm like, if you see how many awards I receive, I think I'll be a millionaire right now. Let's scratch that one off. There was one award that I received. I was honored, and it was money, right? And not money like cash, but money as a donation to maybe my furniture.
Right.
JC Spanish. But anyway, I was in a show called The Christina Show, and they were like, "What's your dream?" So I was like, "Oh my God, this will be the best. I want a studio. That's all I want. Don't give me the money. You pay for it. We just want one floor on the bottom. We don't want a whole building.
Still
you could give us
thinking
that.
about
But this is all we need. Storage, dance studio, office, whatever." Yo, they called me and they were flying me out to Florida to the Christina Show. She's like the Oprah in the Spanish world.
Gotcha.
Amazing lady. And so they flew me out, surprised me, and flew 12 of my dancers out. I didn't know. And my dancers performed. And they surprised me. Guess who's here? And they perform. I'm like crying, whatever. Then they go, "We're not finished. We're going to give you dancers gifts. And we want to give you a gift. Do you know what?" And I'm like, oh my God, they're going to answer my dream. Because it's talking about your dream in Spanish, your favorite dream. So she goes, "You're going to get," and the elves are coming with boxes. And I'm like, what's that? "You're gonna get $10,000, and I'm like, "Worth of jewelry," and I'm like crying, but they're like, "Don't cry, you deserve it." And she goes, "You have diamond earrings, diamond rings, tennis bracelet. You have this, you have a chain," and I'm crying. And she goes, "You deserve it because you've done for your community." And I'm like, if she only knew why I need no jewelry. I need a studio for my dancers.
That's right.
So I was like, the next day, the producer calls me and I'm like, "Thank you, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Girl, I'm going back to the hood. Y'all put that on national TV. Now they're going to think I'm rich. They're going to rob me. I'm going to have to put something in my door.
That's it.
They already robbed me. You're too late." Not for nothing, I did get robbed. They took all my stuff.
Well,
I was robbed.
You got something else, man, out there.
Yeah.
They took my whole jewelry. I never got to use it.
Wow.
Somebody stole it in my house. Anyway, so that was one of my funny award, but not as a nomination award, but
Mm-hmm.
what I think about getting awards and all that stuff. It's cool, but nowadays these type of awards doesn't match in the times when we get honored
Yeah.
and respected. Now people pay to get acknowledged, or
Exactly.
they pay somebody to say, "Hey, look at who I am."
What they call that
And
nowadays? What they call
the
that
right,
nowadays? Capping. They capping.
right.
Yeah.
Now,
You
now
got me crying.
it hurts me because I see that I've worked so hard, and then somebody gets the key of the city,
Hmm.
right? And I'm like, wait, I'm
Wait, you
from New
never got the
York.
key to the you never got the key to the city? Mayor
No,
Adams. Mayor Adams. What's going on?
Yeah,
Check
that's
the
true.
track
right.
record. Mayor
He
Adams,
needs
we
to do
saying it
his
live
homework.
right here. I know you're in a little bit of problems right now, but that ain't got nothing to do with food for thought. This lady
Right.
needs to get recognized. Check her resume.
And
Exactly.
that's one place that would be respected, because then when I go submit for grants, it's like, she's a fish official.
Hmm.
We need to help her.
Hmm.
Or the
Hmm.
Manbo president who has for buildings. I'm like, we're not, don't give us the money, just give us the place and we do the rest. We do our
But
own
but let,
fundraisers. We
but let
figure
me
it
tell you
out.
something. Let me tell you something. Our history, the way we grew up, we make nothing out of something. You got to remember, we make nothing out. If they can't give you the building, then we'll do it in the bodega store that when he closed down. If they can't give us the building, then we'll do our stuff in the summer at Randall's Island. What I'm trying to say is there's nothing that can stop you. It ain't stopped you all these times. And since
No,
I know you,
yeah.
you just been keep going. So yeah, the good deeds will come. You know what I'm saying? The recognition will
I
come.
know, but it's not that. It's just sad
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
even the noise in Harlem.
Uh-huh.
We did the movie In the Heights. You're
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
not going to celebrate that. It's not even to celebrate me. Let's celebrate that. Let's say Latinos in a movie.
That's
More
right.
than one dancer got a spot finally in a movie. There was
Exactly.
over 300, 200 dancers that they gave opportunities to, from a guy from LA
Mm-hmm.
recognized and respected me and said, we got to put her in. I
That's
didn't know
when
she trained this one. I didn't know she did this one. But because people don't talk, right?
that's what I was
But
getting ready to
because
say.
of that, opened doors for everyone else. And
Yes.
that's how we got recognized. But how you still not celebrating and taking that for Harlem,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Spanish Harlem?
Yeah.
I had to
Cool
do my
people. Y'all need
own
to get
premiere
together, man.
for,
That's what I was
huh?
going to say,
Get
Ray
together and do
Specs.
your thing, man,
Y'all
because
need to get together and all of these different community leaders and take that to the forefront of who's ever in charge of that borough. Like, wait, hold on. Like these
I've
community
done all
leaders that's
that.
doing all of this,
yeah.
but if you did it by yourself, there's strength in numbers. And
Right.
this is where with our love, this is what the Wolfpack acronym means. With our love forms power and knowledge. Our love is all of us together as one. Because when we stand by ourselves, yeah, we're strong. You a strong Latino woman that's been doing a thing. But if you standing with 30, 40 other different Latinos and other different African
Hello.
American women of color, now you shake them, you make them hear our voice because this is what we need for our youth to grow, especially in Harlem,
And
especially
we
in the
ain't
inner
we ain't any
cities.
younger now. Like,
Yeah,
what, when we gonna do this? So it's
they
like,
thinking
how,
they thinking we giving up, like the elders is giving up. No, you got people like you that's still going. We still pushing that, and then you're teaching the rest of your dancers, so now they'll pick up that and pick up the torch. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Look at our sons. We were doing that. We can't do it no more. They became doing what they doing, and
Yeah,
now
they
they
wrapped
doing.
it down.
Yeah,
So
so that's what keep
yeah.
going. We got to keep planting that
Mhm.
seed so that foundation is get stronger and stronger, and our roots run deep. That means we know a lot of people. We all fat takes a village to raise a family. So our roots run deep. We know a lot of people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And when I say we, I'm not just talking about me, Bishop. I'm talking about people that was in the hood that we grew up with that's still doing stuff. And
Yeah.
that's what we're doing on this platform. We we're reaching out. We can't go out there and do the things like we doing now. Yeah, we talked about this before. We dinosaurs in this new era, but we learning. Why? Because our voices have to reach out to these
Yeah.
people. You know what I'm saying? And I seen just to get off the subject, I seen JJ doing his thing in one of them videos. I tell
You got something for her, D? You wanna you wanna
um well, yeah. What I wanted to ask her the question. Thanks, Bishop. I told you I'll get into it. I have a speak to the Grammy. You know that you won for best for Flash Mob. There was six other women that got that with you. Do you know if any other? And this is going to the question like we were saying too. Any other women that got that award prior to you guys getting it? No. Wow.
So this was the first time they did that because it was some tribute that they were doing, and they chose six other choreographers from Chicago, from Washington D.C., from Florida, from another place, and then New York. I think it
Mhm.
was five. And so I didn't know that was going on, and I got hired with them and Verizon to do this flash mob, a flash mob in one day,
Mhm. Wow.
and we in different places they were taken, and
Mhm.
they all got paid, the dances and all. And then I went on tour to Europe to do 10 cities, to judge, do panel discussions, and teach classes out there. When I flew back here, that's when I got a call from the Grammys that they said, hey, congratulations. And I was like, everything went well, because I wasn't here. I had to still work. They had to take care of the rest. And they were like, yes, they did good. Because I was like, nobody better not be there late. I don't want to hear
Mhm.
nothing. But they were all on point.
Mhm.
And then she said, well, we wanted to let you know that there was voters, and we had got people to vote, and you was nominated for best choreography flash mob. I was
Nice.
like, what? And then they were like, are you free for November? And I was like, yeah, I just got back. He was like, okay, so give us your information. We want to fly you out to Las Vegas. And who's your other person you want to invite? I'm like, what? That was nice. So I was like, damn, I don't even got a boo. But then I said, oh my God, let me get my assistant, JJ.
Mhm.
And I flew him out
Jay.
with me. The
Jay.
Nice.
one you saw.
Yeah.
JJ's been with me for a long time.
Wow.
And we flew out there. It was a great the minute I land, they gave me $500. The limo guy was there with my sign. It was a great
Nice.
Experience.
experience. Green
That's good.
carpet.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
That's good.
you've been involved in so many things, man, that we don't even have time on this platform to
Yeah.
even, you know what I mean? But I want to get into to GTA, right? Let's talk about that a little bit. So
Tell them what the
when
GTA is?
when they came to you, or I don't know if you came to them or whatever, um, she was in Grand Theft Auto, her
Mhm.
dancers, right? And you,
Me, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
right? And how was that? At Grand Theft Auto and getting into that what do you
So
call it? Computer
so I got a
game?
call from some guy, and
Right,
he's from Germany.
right.
So that's how far my name goes, I guess. That
Uh-huh.
he knew and remembered who I was and what I've done during that time. And they
Right.
needed a dancer to teach on Grand Theft Auto 3, the 70s, 80s, and 90s, the old school stuff. And that you had to
Okay.
catch up if they do it on the left or the right, and
Mhm.
it continues the steps. I don't know because I didn't get to see the game. I don't play those games, but I did
Uh-huh.
my part. But when I went and sat down at Rockstar Games, he's telling me
Rockstar.
this is what we're looking for. I'm looking at him, and I give him my VHS. He puts it in to see my work. After he finished, he looks at me. He whips out the paper with a contract, and I'm
Mhm.
like, he says, you're in." I said, "Okay, look." Signed it. He explained what was the cost, whatever,
Mhm.
and I did Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto 4, they called me back and they were like, we need voiceovers. Um, you can bring a few, whatever. I brought Test Move. Nobody even knows
Ah,
that.
wow. Ted Smooth. Big up.
JJ was in it, and a
Mhm.
Big
few.
up
My son
JJ.
was in it on the voiceover, but I invited him to see for himself at rehearsal what I do.
Mhm.
Rockstar Games, they came. He saw my story, And in Grand Theft Auto 4, I'm in it as a dancer, and the guy who, which is his last name is Colon. I froze his first name, but he's famous. He's on
The show.
Kane, that TV show,
50
Power.
Cent up.
Yes,
Right, King, yeah.
right. Berto Colon. He was the guy playing Grand Theft Auto 4. Manny Escuela. He was playing Manny Escuela, talking about, hey, this is my studio. These are my dancers, which is really me. It's supposed to be. And he's talking about the gangs, the gang members. We got to change the city, and cameras are coming in exactly like my story.
I've seen it, yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, he took my life story and put it in there.
The technology, technology.
I could have sued him, but I didn't. I was honored because, hello, you taking my story, you got inspired. You could have done something to help more.
Name and likeness.
Yeah.
But I was inspired. And Grand Theft Auto 3, I did my job like I do anything else. To get a call from LA and somebody's like, congratulations. I'm like, for what? I'm not pregnant. I didn't get married. And they're like, no, yo, you did Grand Theft Auto 3. And I was like, oh, I did that 6 months ago. They were like, what you mean? Oh, you did that 6 months ago. That's
so
number one in the world.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I love it.
I didn't even know. I'm seeing it in TV and the credits. I always look at and I see your name, Violet. I see Carol 3T's. I was like, really? I didn't even know how far. You know, I do my job and I go.
She's on that mission. You know what I'm saying? On that mission, striving to build up. So, you know, she get like, what? I don't know. I'm on a mission. I got to focus. I got to stay. I got to get these kids off the street. I got to give them some direction. I got to give them, you know, some guidance, you know. So the other thing is, this is going to be a hard one, but, you know, Papa Wolf ain't coming nothing light. If you can pick 3 of your alumni dancers, you can put 3, 2. Who would it be and why? Also, I'll make it a little harder too. If you could pick 3 companies that you worked with, which one you had the most experience and gained a lot of knowledge from? You could pick 3. You could pick 1 from either category. If you don't understand, I'll explain it.
What company? What you mean?
Like any, like if from like you did the Grammys, you worked over in London, you worked with you did
collaboration.
The collaborations, Alvin Ailey. You know, it's so much stuff you did. Which company? I just one
that stands out to you.
That stands out to you. That helped you gain a lot and you know, just was an inspiration to you that you loved working with.
To me, I was a guest in it and I was working with them, but I really, really enjoyed the experience and honored to be in the movie In the Heights. Just those 3 months in shooting, to me, the family environment, the respect, the honor they gave me by Lin-Manuel speaking every time he saw me. Hello, bendición. I'm like, bendición? Don't you dare. You're like the same age I am or older.
Exactly, yeah.
And he was like, no, it's respect, ma, for all you do. And then the casting, the crew, the staff behind it, John Chu, the love they gave me, how they fitted me in, and I wasn't even part of the script. But the fact that they found out who I was, and they were like, yo, we gotta get her in. She's you know, a legend, an icon, whatever they were saying to them. Do you know the people you hiring came from her? Do you know that this one that you love? They're like, oh yeah, I love him. She did that. She trained him. How about this one? Oh, she trained him. Oh my God. Why I don't know about you? I said, because those people don't talk about me out there in LA. I don't know. I shouldn't be a threat.
Hopefully they.
Yeah. No, you are a threat. You are.
But I shouldn't, man.
Yeah. You just stay humble. You know what I mean? That's it.
So right. So that experience was really great. I really don't. I've gotten through other. Maybe I can't remember now because I wasn't ready for that question because I've done so many. Maybe the experience being on the Billboard, the team that I've worked with.
Okay.
You know, for cover shot.
42nd Street, she had a big billboard on 42nd Street. What was a shot? What was the
cover shot?
Cover shot. They made a big billboard of her. She
Yep.
was on that show, and
A model. They surprised
I
me.
had
They
to go out
made
there
me
and look
up.
myself, I looked up. I said, "Oh, you know what I mean." So
You got the
that was
vapors,
nice.
D? You
That
got
was
the
nice.
vapors?
Yeah, I got the paper. It was nice, though. It was nice. It was
It's a
nice.
beautiful
So
thing.
that was a great team partnership. And to me, the great team partnerships now, to me, I'm sorry, I gotta shout them out, is Major World. He's been there for me. They've been there for me as sponsorship for over 15 years. And I'm talking about really been there
Right.
helping me paying for the
See?
theaters, for
Big
events,
up,
for
big up.
film.
Let's give him a shout
Big.
out. Let's give him a shout out. Yeah,
Yes,
that's that.
please.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Major
them.
World's
yeah,
the
You
greatest support. And they're
yeah,
not Puerto Rican and they're not black.
that's it.
yeah.
That's
They just like Elsa.
listen. With our,
They like
with
Elsa.
our love. If you there to help and really
Genuine.
get this
That's
thing
Genuine.
real
going, then
genuine
let's go.
help.
Yeah,
Yes,
yep,
yes, yes, it is. Yes,
yep.
it is. So
So
what I
that's
want to do now, I want to get into this cooking segment. And after the cooking segment, we're going to come back with Violeta and we're going to talk some more.
okay. So I do want to know about the pictures because I got my sisters waiting.
We coming right. We coming right back.
No. So do the pictures. Do the pictures first. Show the
You
pictures.
want,
Do it
okay,
first.
so, okay,
Yeah,
let's
do
do
that,
it
do that,
first.
do that, do
That's
that,
little
yeah.
sis.
Yeah.
Now,
Little sis can stay on for a little bit.
right? That's right. Okay. So
So the
these
audience
pictures.
needs to know that you went to school with my brother.
Yep.
You guys played football too because
Yeah,
I was a
football
football player
veteran.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
He used to fight to have me on his team.
Yeah. So
And go ahead.
Cindy, we have some pictures. I don't want to tell you now. These pictures are from 1980, I believe, and we all was in elementary school, and I believe I don't know if Cindy and them is in there. It's some people. It's some people. So T showed, and when we show the picture,
All right, show it. Show which one.
okay. When give me a chance to pull it up here. I'll pull it up. When we show
Mhm.
the picture, we want you to tell us who it is, and we go from there. If you remember the persons.
You
Ready?
better send me that after this.
Yeah, I said, yeah, I got the whole book. So hold on.
I'm about to get that book.
Right.
Oh my God! Look at my sister!
Hey,
Wait, I gotta
hey.
screenshot that. Let me see. Hold on,
We send you everything
guys.
too.
Y'all don't even know.
Oh, we gonna go back. We got.
Y'all don't understand that this is my sister who's also a dancer, was a dancer.
Yep.
She's for the Lord now.
Uh-huh.
But I gotta screenshot this. I'm sorry, guys. I
Yeah,
know
take
you're
your
gonna be
time.
like,
That's all right. That's all
okay,
right.
there we go. So, she's
Cyn-
taught
Cynthia Rose
also.
says hello. You know
She
Cynthia?
danced.
Hold on.
She
Hold
danced.
on. What'd you say, Bishop?
Cynthia Rose is saying hello to Violeta.
Who? Cynthia who?
Cynthia Rose.
Oh, my
No.
sister.
Yes,
Cindy.
yes.
That's Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy.
Cindy,
Yep.
yes. She's saying hi. And she's,
Yes, I miss my
Mhm.
sister. She's in Florida.
Right.
She's my inspiration, like I was saying, the hustle.
Okay.
And
The
she
hustle
says
dancer.
wow when she was in 155. So she's
Yep.
out
Yeah.
there.
And I think Cindy, you can ask Cindy to. I think she was in 155. She graduated before us. I think it was with Sister Linda, and
Mhm.
because Lisa and Dave and all of us was together. But check
Right.
this one out. Check this out.
Oh my God.
Now let me tell the people who this is. This is our cousin Lisa, the twin sister, John and Eric's sister. Hey Lisa, big up Lisa. That's my homie. That's my boy. That's
Wait, let me
brother Will.
screenshot this.
That's Will. And then this was in the class. So and then you have, I
What
believe
class
this was I don't know. It looked like a science class or something like that. I have the book. And
Mhm.
then I
Lisa
believe
will
this
kill you.
you know who this is, Violet? Right here.
That's my brother, Willie.
Uh-huh.
And is that my sister on the right?
Yes, it is. That's your
Yeah.
sister on the right. And that's
That's
Yvette. Yvette,
oh,
I think her name
Yvette.
is. Yeah, Yvette. That's
Mhm.
who it is. So now I'm gonna show you something else. See if you know this teacher,
Oh my God.
Miss
Is that
Cheryl
Miss?
Moy. Miss Cheryl Moy. She was like the dance teacher. So we taking you back. So you got when I
Oh
send you the
my
book, it's gonna
God.
jar your memory, Michelle
Wow,
Moore.
wow,
If any
wow.
of them out there listening, Earl Light, any of y'all, that's
Big up, big up.
just yeah, hit us up. Here you go.
That's my brother.
That's your brother
Oh
with
my
Miss Dua.
God. So
Miss Du-
fine.
yeah, Miss Dua was
Oh.
our math teacher, and she did also arts like drawing. Your brother was real good in the graffiti. We was graffiti artists. We was breakdancing. The twins and
I
us was
didn't know
flipping with
that.
him.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I'll give you everything. Tell me if you know this guy.
That's you.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
you
it.
look like your son. Well, your son looks like you,
Every,
definitely.
everybody said,
Yeah.
Here go this other one.
Oh my God, my
We're gonna send you
baby.
everything. Yep, we're gonna send you it. And
Yeah,
then
send it to me.
this last character here, I want to know if you know him. I think you do, so that's why I pulled it.
Yeah.
Dave, cousin Dave. Yep,
Yes.
that's it.
Oh my God, look at him. He look
Yeah.
like an upcoming comedian artist there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's Dave, man. Big shout out to cousin Dave,
Oh, man.
cousin Lisa, and hope y'all didn't mind we showing those
Of
1980
course, you just
pictures,
shared
and I'll
something that
show
I
you.
didn't know about
Look, I'm
my
gonna show
brother.
you.
Cause
Look, let me show you this. We're gonna send it to you, but this is where it came from.
oh
Esau.
my God.
That's it. And we at the time we did our own yearbooks and stuff like that. So this was it. Cindy
Wow.
probably remembers and stuff like that. But this is the
You
book
say
was
yes.
called
I
Special
remember. I
Effect.
remember Dave.
Yeah, she remember Dave all about. Tell her the dodgeball too. See, we play dodgeball and stuff like that. Man, these kids, I don't know what they're doing now. So, but I wanted to take you back and show you some of those things. We still looking for that video tape of us at LaGuardia House when we performed and everything like that.
Anybody have that tape
We've been
or
looking for
video
years.
of our performances at LaGuardia House that day with Violeta, with the twins?
So on a VHS tape.
Please send it over to Food for Thought, man.
Yeah.
Food for
Yeah,
Thought.
that would be epic. And I
Yeah.
think maybe the people that were a part of that, we could have asked James Solar, but rest in peace. He's not
Yeah.
here.
Who
Passed away
was
like, huh?
it's who was running LaGuardia House at the time?
Well, lose Pete
Oh
Pascal.
yes,
Oh yeah,
yes,
Pete.
yes,
Yeah, Pete. I
yes,
remember.
yes,
He
yes,
passed
LaGuardia House,
away.
yes, yes.
Main
God bless
Street,
him, Dad.
LaGuardia House.
Yeah.
We had fun over
Akiva
there, man.
Berkshire.
Hold on, we got
What
a
happened?
caller calling in. We got a caller calling in. Let's see.
Call from.
Akiba Briggs Hall.
To
Okay.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Your question?
Hi, my name is Dee. I'm calling from New York. How are you?
I'm fine, D. What's your question?
So my question is to the choreographer. I would like to know, well, congratulations on all your accomplishments. I want to say
Thank
that.
you, hon.
I love to dance. You're welcome. I love to dance. I've been dancing since I was 4 years old,
Oh wow.
and at a professional dance school in Mount Vernon, New York.
Wow, I used to teach out
So my
there.
question, really? Wow. I was dancing. I went to dance school at Dorothy Dance School in Mount Vernon, New York.
No, nice.
Oh, okay. I was Mount Vernon High School. I used to teach dance at.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So my question is, are you still like teaching upcoming celebrities
Yes.
or upcoming singers or
So,
you are?
so I, yeah. So I do artist development. I'm sorry I didn't even share that. Thank you for even mentioning that. Look at that.
Mhm.
I do artist development. For instance, I've worked with Chris Rock's cousin Sadia Rock. She was up and coming, and I had to develop her in a month for this thing for BET that she won in what I prepared her within a month. But I've worked with unsigned artists, developed them, prepare them for the industry. Not only about singing, you have to know how to entertain your
Uh-huh.
your audience
Yeah.
and etiquette and presentation and stuff like that, if that's what you looking for an answer
Uh-huh.
and towards your question.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, caller.
Okay.
Thanks for
Well,
calling
Thank
in.
you
We
so much.
appreciate
I
it.
really appreciate it.
Thank you, D.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
that was a good question.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
They calling in. T, give them that number if they want to call and ask some
Yeah,
questions
that
and
too.
anything like
Maybe
that.
my
If you wanna
sister might
call,
want to call, and she's like, I didn't know.
Oh, she didn't know? Okay. Yeah, you can call 347 903 5664.
You might
they
have
on
to
the
put
air
it in
from
the
you.
chat.
I got it right there. There you go. Right on the screen, people. Food for
Yep.
thought 347 903 5664.
And we're gonna
Yes,
get
sir.
into that video. You want them call back right back there, or you
Yeah, we're gonna get into this video, cooking video. I'm cooking some nice kefir burgers with my grandson. Keep in
And
mind, I told him to, make sure the camera was right. But so if you got my head cut off a little bit, that's because of you, Tristan. But I love my grandson, and let's take him to that video.
and you was one of our sponsors too in food.
Yep.
Yes, in food.
Yep.
You cook for us, but go ahead.
Big up. What's up, y'all? Trent Small, the chef. I'm here with my grandson, Tristan Small, and we're gonna make you a fabulous Trent Small burger. Okay, so this burger is seasoned from Africa, and we're using African seasonings, so you guys can follow along. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell if you like. We're doing it big. Okay, so I'm gonna have my grandson put the seasonings in. Oh, don't forget Roberta Karen sauce, neighborhood deli. Okay, so we're gonna start with some black pepper.
Okay, so we take some.
No, just take. You could pour all of it because it's already set to a half a tablespoon.
Okay, with that.
Okay, your salt.
Salt.
By the way, we have ground meat here, 80-20. I like to use 80-20. Okay.
That.
Okay, some paprika.
Make sure you get everything.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Some cumin.
Cumin.
They used to have this as a street food in Africa, and it's called kefir. And they are on skewers. But we're not going to put it on skewers. We're going to put it as a hamburger. We're going to make it as a hamburger, and we're going to make the best burger you ever tasted in your life. Okay, so next, some cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Pour that in there. Okay, got some cilantro.
Cilantro.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get it all around.
Okay, so Tristan, we're gonna put in some parsley. Right? Put in the parsley. And to make this more flavorful and make that hamburger stand out, we're gonna put in some mint, chopped mint. So put the mint in there. All right. So that's all our ingredients, right?
That's
so
how it looks.
what we're gonna do now is mash it all together. We're mixing it now. Get that mixed up very well with all the seasoning and everything. Don't be afraid of it. Yeah. Make sure that's all together, mashed up.
Smells good already.
That smells good already. Yep. Moroccan. food, you know. Good stuff. Hey! Remember, visit my YouTube channel, Trent Small the Chef. Subscribe, log on.
Subscribe.
Yeah, I can't say subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, that's okay.
And like the video.
That's right. This might be the new chef of the future, Tristan Small.
Might start my own channel, Tristan Small the Chef.
All right, so we want to make sure it forms because you want to form a ball, so you want to make sure it's packed together, right? See how it's packed? Okay, so now I'm gonna show you a trick that we use for packing, right? These are mason jar tops. This is just the ring of it, right? So what I do is I take some of this, right? Just a little handful, right? And I put it inside the mason jar top and I squish it down, right? Squish it down like that in this mason jar top, right? So what happens is it comes out like that. So what happens is when you take that out, you got a perfectly round hamburger. You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll try.
All right. We're going to put this hamburger here.
Take some.
Move some of this stuff.
Put it in.
All right. Put it in there. Mash it up because it has to be combined. It has to be a whole. Yeah. Don't be scared to mash it. Okay. Now what you're gonna do? You're gonna flip it on the other hand. Flip it over, and let it come out slowly. Bam! Look at that.
Voila!
Look at that. A perfect hamburger. Oh, you gotta crush it. You gotta tighten it up just a little bit more. Tighten it up just a little bit more. We did these two hamburgers here.
I made my ball.
Now you make your ball. Now what you're gonna do? You're gonna put the ball in there. Smash it in. Smash it down. Yep. Just like that. If you don't have enough, put some more in there because you don't want those spaces. Okay, that should be good. Now, make sure it's mixed up with that. Yep. Smash it down with your hand. Don't be scared of it. There you go. So now you're going to flip it over. Perfectly round hamburger. Be careful, because the meat is still. All right, so we got a skillet going here, black skillet. I like to put my hamburgers in here. They cook very well. And my grandson Tristan's gonna put the burgers inside. So we probably can get like 4 in there. Nice and easy. Got it? All right.
I'm gonna place it in there.
Now you place it. When you place it in, this way. Okay. Nice. Boom. Okay. Nice and easy. There we go. Okay. Give me a little space. I need some space. So we're going to move that over some more so we can be able to put 2 more here. All right. There we go. 1 more. All right. So this is going to cook for like 2 to 3 minutes on one side. I like to let it cook. Don't touch it. Don't move it. Don't rub it. Don't smoke it. Don't do none of that stuff. Just leave it alone and let it cook, right? Okay. Okay, so my grandson is going to do the honors of flipping the burger. One at a time. Make sure you have your hand so you'll be able to flip it.
Flip this. Wow. Get that juicy tender.
got it? All right, excellent, excellent.
Look at how brown that is.
Yes, it's nice and brown. We're gonna flip the other ones. Put your hand there so it won't splash, okay? Yep. Right. Go ahead. All right.
This one's a little broken out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You gotta flip it the other way. Okay. All right. So once you flip it, it's gonna cook again on that side for about 2 minutes, right? Give it a little pat like that. Look at that. See how brown it is there? We have some potato buns, some lettuce, tomatoes, some peppercorns, and of course my Roberta Karen's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. Have some mustard if you like, some ketchup, and mayo. So we're gonna dress up these hamburgers right now. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to make the burger first. Right, Tristan? Okay, so I put the lettuce down. All right, put 2 pieces if you like.
Tomatoes.
That's tomato. Right. Okay, so that's how I do it there. Sometimes, excuse me, I like to put the mayo first. So take this burger and I put it right up on top of there. Right? Looking good, right? Okay, so he wants ketchup. So we're gonna get this ketchup going here. Boom. All right, so ketchup is gonna go there. And we're gonna hit it with a nice peppercorn on the top.
Love peppercorn.
Mm. So you think you could repeat that? Repeat what I just did?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do it.
So first, gotta put at least like 2 pieces of lettuce.
Yes. Let's turn this so people can see it. There you go.
And then you put tomatoes.
Hold it with your finger. Make sure it don't slide off. There we go. All right. Squeeze it lightly because it comes out fast. Got it? Squeeze. Don't squeeze it at you. About to trigger the gun. All right. Oh man. Ooh-wee. Put it on the other one, man,
Sorry.
kid. Because grandmother just won't catch it. All right. So that's the second one. Right? Boom.
Well, the third one. And then go through this.
Don't worry about the third one. It's fine.
We'll get a new bun.
No, you don't need a new bun. Okay, I'll eat that. Don't worry about that. So, these are hamburgers that my grandson made. Tristan, the chef. Ha big up.
Tristan Small.
Subscribe. Hit that like button. Trent Smallest chef doing our thing. And like I said, you can always put the barbecue sauce on there.
Yeah, I want barbecue sauce.
You want barbecue sauce? Okay, so let's make that one then. You gave me too much thing on that one. Okay, bring me one. So we're gonna put that there. My lettuce, my tomato. Remember, hold that so it won't slide. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I want some nice barbecue sauce on that. It's all right. We're gonna deal with what we got. Right? Barbecue sauce, and we just tap that on there like that. And if you want to put cheese on it, you can put cheese. If not, leave it the way it is. Okay, big boy. Show them what the eat's about.
All right. I'll taste one.
I'm gonna taste one. Which one you gonna taste?
Taste the one with the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Got to.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Here we go. Ooh-wee. Magnificent.
burger.
I'll definitely buy it on a daily basis. Mm.
Some good stuff.
Wow.
That's it. Get it in.
You should try one.
All right. So I'll try. Let me see which one I want. All right. Let me go. Bite this one.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Listen,
Yes.
the kids got to learn to cook too,
Yeah.
man.
Yo,
You
let
know.
me tell you, I'm looking at them. We got to get ready to sign them up, give them that little coaching, put them in the kitchen with Roberta Karen's thing. And I see like that secret sauce, barbecue sauce. So we got
Yes,
to get them
yes,
signed
yes.
up for Young Cooks in America. You know, they be having them shows. Like, yo, get them in on
Yeah,
Young Cooks
he
in
likes
America.
cooking, so I wanted him to do his thing, man. So that I had to do that for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could see his face. He was so happy to do it, man. So to our young cooks, man, out there,
Yeah.
big up.
Yeah. I'm coming. What I wanted, okay, T.
Yeah, Violeta, I think you have your mute button on. There we go. Yeah, so we back.
We are
Yes.
definitely back.
We gotta be quick, we gotta get this
Cindy, if you
going.
out there, Cindy, if you out
Let's
there,
go.
Cindy, give Violeta a call. But real quick, what I want to ask you, since we were talking about dancing and the different fraternities and stuff, do you know any the Latin fraternities, any of them that's out there that maybe our FFT audience that wanna look into that too? Do you know any or maybe they can look on your site or something like that?
We've done events for them, but I don't remember the names. And one of my dancers is part of it, and also one of my board member from Pix 11, she's a part of it. I know I see a OIU. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to
Yeah.
mix
That's
the
okay.
names.
When
But
we air it, if we find out, we'll hit you up and we'll put it down there so they can get in there because it's a really good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
right.
And I know Sister Violet, she has some running around to do. So we're gonna sum this up a little quicker than
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got time. My board hasn't come down, but my other board family is here.
Hello,
Hey,
family.
that's it. She
Violeta,
on the move.
you started your professional career as a young dancer, and you went Alvin Ailey Dance Theater and
Dance school.
dance school. Did you ever get to meet the great Debbie Allen? You ever get
No,
Ooh,
she's a
no?
LA girl.
I figured that
But
you
my
may.
dancers flew out there, and I'm sure they've worked with her. Yeah.
Yeah, because I figured you was all over the world. Pretty much, you ran into her one time. So Debbie,
One day, it gotta happen now.
Debbie, come on down. Stop
Come on
messing
down.
around.
That's right.
You had Cardi B on your show. Cardi B had on one of her shows and stuff like that. So come on.
Yeah,
Yes, she gotta come through. She gotta face another sister in her level too. Like,
that's right. And check the
there's
resume
many
because it's
more.
deep. Her
Yeah.
resume is deep.
And this I know you was In the Heights. We talked about In the Heights, right? And movie directed by John M. Chu, I believe. And the actor on there was Anthony
Ramos and my son.
Right. And
Graffiti too.
the director Christopher Scott, I
Scott.
believe. Well, okay, so Christopher Scott, he's also was a choreographer. Right. So did you have a segment in the movie? Did you help dance in the movie? As dancer?
So I was asked to bring a dancer there. I was just happy that my son was in it, even dancing, to find out he was chosen to be the actor, and I was happy with that too, and to know many of my dancers there. But when I went and dropped off my dancer, a young one of the OGs, Rockefeller, I love her. She's my dance sister. She's a B girl legend.
Wow.
She said, "Oh, you're gonna shoot with us? Oh my God, I'm so happy." I'm like, "No, I came to drop her off." She was like, "What? Out of all people, you the one that needs to be here." And I said, "It's all right. I don't mind giving y'all water. I'll be in the back if they allow me. But she was like,
Right.
no, I'm gonna tell the choreographer. I'm like, no, 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 no. I don't want no problem. I don't want, it's good.
Right,
It's good.
you think he was took his shine or something, or just you just want to lay back? You didn't want to get into that.
No, because they were already in shooting sessions. They were already the ending of the movie, and
Okay.
it wasn't like we were in a lounge bar and then, hey, this is Violet, blah blah blah, and whatever comes with that. But in the middle of all that, she says, "No, I'm gonna introduce you to him." I'm like, "Oh my god, it's all right, it's all right." So I'm about to leave. He comes.
Right.
What are the odds?
Mm.
And then she goes, "Oh, Chris, I want to introduce you to someone."
Right.
And I don't know if you know. Do you know Violet? And he was like, you don't know Violeta Galagarza from Spanish Harlem? She's a choreographer, and many of the dances that came to your film that you chosen from the audition came from her company. She trained them, and he was like, "Really? Who?" And they were like, Frank, Francisco, Frankie." He was like, "Oh, I love Frankie," and he was like, "Well, came from her." How about a Mandy? You remember Oh my God, yes, came from her. Tia, she was dropping gems and he's like, "Wait, why I don't know about you and I know so much about them?" So I was like, "It's all right. They're not gonna say it. They're not gonna mention my name all the time or whatever." So they said, "But do you know she's like an iconic what she's done in the Spanish Harlem and has helped in blah 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 the community. But there's one person that you need to know that's in your movie that's came from her." And he was like, "Cool." And then she was like, "Graffiti P, Noah."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And she was like, "That's her son." And he was like, "Wait."
Yeah, big up to Noah. Big up Noah.
He said, "Wait a minute, hold on. So are you still dancing?" And I was like, "Of course, I still train. I have my company, I have my choreographers. We have a big event at the 116 Festival. I'll invite you so you can see for yourself." I even gave him VIP and everything. He saw a whole different world, but he was so humble. He was open to receiving the culture of what maybe he didn't know, even the Lifey world, which Noah was a part of, that he had to tweak and fix and let them understand more about the life feed. And he was open as the head choreographer of that movie to us. And he was like, "So do you have a number? Take my number down. Do you want to dance?" And then he told his assistant, Dana, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because my hair was like blonde and red and I had diamonds and all this." And they was like, "Yo, the salon, no me diga." And I'm like, "What's that?" And then they were like, can you start rehearsals? I'm gonna hit you up." I said, "Of course." They hit me up on a Friday. Monday, I was already shooting, rehearsing for a whole week, and not even a whole week, maybe 4 days. And then they got me in the pool scene. They got me in the opening scene where everybody's dancing, and they had when they show somebody cameo at the salon when Leslie Grace comes in. I'm the cashier, but on Tinder. I'm supposed to act like I'm on Tinder, and then the phone is ringing, and I'm ignoring it because I'm all in the Tinder. So yeah, I was a part of a few of that.
Yeah, big up.
And we bond from here. Me and Christopher Scott. He calls me. He's doing the movie The Wicked. Wicked.
Yeah, I seen that on the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he hit me up. I said, "You owe me tickets. I want to take my dancers to the Broadway at least before the movie comes out." He was like, "That's right. I gotta get you."
Yeah.
Christopher, are you listening? If you're out there listening,
keep
your word, brother. Keep your word. Big up to the and Anthony Ramos, man.
Yes.
In the Heights, that movie, man.
Yeah, Noah, big up.
Noah just did a video. No one knows this, but the Mets, Noah auditioned with his partner from the Nets because
you gotta hit her with the truth, T. She get ready to tell you something no one knows. That's what she said. Hit her with the truth, baby.
No one knows.
Right.
He did. Hold on. We gonna
hold on.
The truth.
Do you
my son dances with the Nets, and you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. My son dances with the Nets, and Kayla also Kayla also dances for the Nets as well. I think she's coach, whatever. I'm not sure the details of that, but she chose Noah to work with her to choreograph for an audition for the Mets dancers.
Wow.
I didn't even
And
know
the
the Mets
song,
had dancers.
the song he used was Anthony Ramos' song representing Puerto Rico. And we just posted up is on Instagram on Noah. If anybody wants to
Yeah, give
follow
that out.
Noah and see what he's doing
Right.
and battling and working with Red Bull and Snipes and winning all those competitions and all. But
Yeah, Noah nasty.
Noah
Noah
La got
nasty
it.
with it, boy.
That's good.
Yeah,
Man.
I seen him in that video too. I seen him in that other video. I'm like, wow, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he
doing his
also
thing.
performed with 50 Cent for Power last year.
Mm.
He did the VMAs. He did a lot of stuff, but we're all about the hood.
Yeah.
Gotta shout that out, man. And that's something too. You just said we always for the hood, because that's how we
Yeah,
grew up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's how we grew up like that. You know what I mean? We earlier, we talked about, Chino and all of these different people that helped us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's something that really is true to us, and we just want to give our flowers back and tell everybody,
Yes. Yes.
do the things they do.
So keep
That's what,
rising to the top.
thank you, amen.
yeah.
And those of you who are interested, y'all know where to find me. He has it all on here and YouTube. Thank you guys. You're amazing. We got more to catch up. Y'all gotta come to rehearsal.
Oh
That's the next
yeah.
step. I came
Yeah.
here, so it's your
Let us
Yeah.
turn.
know when.
We
Let us
got
know
to.
when.
Yeah. I gotta get my son down there because to see you. This has
All right,
been
sounds good.
beyond the great one. Galagaza.
God bless you guys.
Thank you
Bless
very
you.
much. Appreciate you. Oh man, that was a
Yeah,
good
that was
one,
good.
man.
And
Yeah,
she took the time out to, she was rushing, put us in the schedule. That's a beautiful thing, man.
yeah, man.
That's that hood love, that's that family love, that's that roots run deep love, that's that wolf pack love, that's that like, yo. And this is what we all need to get on. Let's try to build each other up, help each other. The littlest thing, the littlest thing can help somebody a long way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's a
man.
beautiful thing. I mean, I know we had some more questions for her, but she was pressed for time. But um, what I was thinking, I wanted to get into, we talked earlier about the different fraternities and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and from our history and what I was told, when they did the stepping and stuff like that, we could trace that all the way back. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to ask Violeta if about any of the Hispanic fraternities and stuff, because we could trace all of this stuff back, and different tribes were taken to this new world and they couldn't communicate. So
Hmm.
so they started making beats and stomping and humming and doing all of these different things, So I was just looking at, I just wanted to drop that, that little jewel with people in case they didn't know, food for thought, that was it.
Yeah, that's yeah, man. Alpha Moon is it's I've been doing a little research, not much, but there's a brother by the name of Brian Williams, C. Brian Williams, that went to Harvard University, right? And
I think he went to Howard. Yeah, Howard.
Howard.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Howard.
yeah, Howard
Okay.
University.
And he says some real powerful things about what you was just speaking about. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That they had to communicate with each other
Yep.
through making these steps and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I guess so. The man wouldn't hear them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They had
Yeah, that
to.
was important. I left that out. You're right.
Yeah, for the man don't hear what they talking about, and also a lot of them came from different tribes, so they didn't know each other's language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was
And they hum, they was doing humming. They did all kind of things. Like, it's funny, we look at the beatbox, and shout out to Dougie Fresh, and how many of us was in school, and they playing on the banging on the the lunchroom table, making the beats, You know what I'm saying? These guys were chained up. These slaves was chained up together, stomping in unison. You know what I mean? So it's like it's real interesting, and it's real, you know, good for our history and you know, to pass on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I want to get into a video. Hopefully, the video is playing
Okay.
because we're having a little technical, but we gonna manage through that
Yeah.
quick. Let's see. Let's get into this thing. All right. Sorry, folks, for the technical difficulty, but you know, we trying to make it everywhere.
That's it, baby.
Let's see if we can get this video going.
It is the art of
Yeah, we have a
noise.
problem with difficulty with this. That
A rich
basically
collection of steps and stomps, of claps and cadence.
these all step moves and stuff like
A
that.
musical bridge
Okay.
linking pride and purpose. Past
And they get into, you know, their groove and everything like that, you know. And this is what we was talking about. Stepping is a whole different thing altogether, you know.
serving as
But
a rite of passage
it's
for
it's
prejudice
very
and probate.
it's very fun to watch, very
Stepping
educating,
traditionally is
and
an African American dance in
I
which
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it for all those out there. That's you know, big up to all the alumni, fraternities, the sisters,
Yes,
the brothers, everything, man. It was really good, man. It was really good to watch those things, man.
Yeah,
So,
and I want to thank Violet for coming out today too. We wanted to get into another video with her and her team that she was doing, and I believe her son was in this video, Noah, because I
yeah,
mean it's a really good
we're not
good
yeah,
video.
but we having trouble with the videos, so
Okay.
yeah, we will definitely make that up for y'all next time in the video section. But we came to do what we came to do, brother. And that's to talk to Violet and chop it up. And thanks for everybody who tuned in. All the comments
yes.
in the comment section. It was beautiful. It was beautiful tonight. You know, like I said, we going live. We go
Yeah.
live, so anything can happen at any
Any
time.
point in time.
And we just gonna shake it
We
off
just-
and be prepared for
just
what we
roll.
gotta do.
It's that Joe Smalls road, you know what I'm saying? Bang.
That's
you
it.
know?
That's it. We just go out of it, man. We just do what we got to do to keep it moving, man.
Yep.
And once again, remember, it's the journey that gets you to your destination,
That's it.
not the destination that gets you to your journey. That's food for
Facts,
thought,
bro.
baby.
That's
food for
that's
thought.
right.
Big up,
Yep.
big up, big up.
That journey you going through. That's it. That's big stuff.
So thanks everybody for tuning in, man. And remember, next Thursday, be here at 8 p.m. We're gonna be chopping up with my man D Music.
DD
Music from
Music.
Fam Radio in Harlem. Big up to D Music. He's gonna be
Big
here
up
next.
D Music.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be talking with him a little bit because he's been in the game, in the hip hop game since, you know, eons, man. He's been there working with Grandmaster Flash when Flash started his thing off, man. And
It's a lot of history there. It's a lot of
with
history,
D.
D.
So we're gonna chop it up here next week. And to everybody out there, thanks for listening and thanks for tuning in. Until next week.
Yeah. A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Peace, dude. Love you.
Peace.